Hey guys, Pierre Bibbs, publisher of the Phillips County News in Malta, Montana, and I'm going to read you some old stuff that I wrote and randomly selecting May 24th of 2017, a column that I wrote called Now I Own a Tractor. Alright guys, here we go. Somehow something that was a tedious and sometimes strenuous chore became an experience that I never saw coming. My wife and I had been talking about upgrading our mower that cost me a whopping $35 a couple of years ago. I thought that it would be something that we would get in a couple of years due to other expenses we have as homeowners. But a couple of weeks ago, it happened. This was after I was annoyed with my first attempt at mowing my yard this year. I was so annoyed that my bagger would not fill all the way that I decided to mulch my grass, something that was mildly annoying since I like to weed and feed my yard 2 to 3 times a year. I was prepared to pay someone with a riding mower to cut my yard and pick up the grass clippings so I could effectively fertilize my lawn. Then I told my wife. I spoiled my Father's Day surprise because she had saved enough to purchase a riding mower for our family. She was saving the surprise for the actual holiday in June, but knowing that I was willing to hire, she pulled the trigger and told me to find one. Luckily, there was a mower here in town and they delivered it to us. It took a few minutes to figure out how everything worked. I didn't have the luxury of a riding mower growing up, but I had some experience with a zero-turner thanks to an on-campus job I had during my college years. This mower isn't a zero-turn radius, but man does it save time. And mowing the lawn combines productivity and driving. After its first use, I noticed how much cleaner of a cut I had. I saved about 20 minutes thanks to a wider deck and a faster mowing speed. I also cut behind my fence for the first time, so now I don't have to worry about my name coming up in a city council meeting for poor lawn upkeep. I know that machine is capable of so much more than cutting grass, and eventually I'll look into it. I am so thankful for my thoughtful wife, who understood my frustrations and made a choice to purchase such an awesome gift. As a bonus, I also got a $10 walk-behind trimmer at a yard sale. After some cleaning and TLC, it works. I still have that mower to this day, and I can't help but nerd out a little bit and make some line cutting videos. And that red mower that you see in the video is the mower that was bought that I'm talking about here. So that's kind of funny. It still works, man. It still works like it was brand new. So yeah, shout out to those guys at Troy Built for building a quality product. Man, thinking about that push behind mower that I got for $35, you don't see that anymore. You know, you don't see push behind mowers even used for less than $100. So that was a pretty cool visual. I had been wondering for months the exact time when we got that mower, and I guess it was around May 24th, 2017. Thanks for sticking around and paying attention, man. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I mean, I know we're in Phillips County in Malta, Montana, but you know, if you guys like me going back into the past and reading some of these old columns that I wrote in the Phillips County News, let me know, man. Like the video. Let me know how you feel about it. It might be boring too. You might hate it. I don't know. But I might try doing it a couple times because honestly, it's good for my mind. My brain gets locked up, you know, and sometimes I don't know what to write about, but digging into the past, you know, might trigger an idea or two. So it's good for me either way. I appreciate y'all sticking around. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Have a blessed Friday, man. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.